So to just, first of all, what can you say about that pass from Carl to set you up for the winner there, and just how good does it feel to kind of cap off that comeback after going down 4-1?
Yeah, it was a great pass, great poise. I think to have that poise, that point in the game at the blue line, it's not easy, and put it in my stick. So it was a big play from him, and obviously a lot of big plays that led up to us coming back into it. Whether it's guys drawing penalties or big goals. One from Tommy there in the power play, and then racks late. I think we hung in there. It was. I think it was a great test, and we found a way.
You mentioned the chances, 32 shots on goal, the last 39 minutes of the game. Just what was the biggest difference there that last couple of periods compared to the first period that allowed you guys to find your game again?
Yeah, I think we got to the net a little bit better. But I think we're just more on our toes. I thought for different points there, we might have sat back a little bit. They got some momentum, and sometimes it's just human nature. But I think, when we started to climb back into it, we were on our toes. Every line was creating in zone shifts, and got momentum off of that.
Did you feel a lot of confidence on the bench the last couple of periods? Like you guys knew that you were able to come back in this game?
Yeah, I thought we were playing the right way. I thought, Lizzo, Dewey, and Cookie. The way that they were playing, hunting pucks, they were setting guys up for whoever was going out there to get some good ozone shifts, and I felt like everyone kind of fed off of that. So, I think that's sometimes just takes a couple to put those together and keep going. We were able to sustain that.
Can you walk us through your power play goal?
It was just kind of like a broken play off the face-off. Kindy got it and lays it in for me. It kind of coverage was a little busted, so. Nice pass, and luckily it went in.
I think it was 80 or actually 91 shot attempts today. No frustration, no gripping the stick a little bit too tight today?
No, I don't think so. I think just keep it coming at the net. I think we've been throwing more pucks there recently, so I think we were bound to break through. I mean, obviously great plays by the 6-on-5 unit there to keep getting looks and then eventually get one. So it's a fun game.
What does that type of effort really say about this group, especially the way that you guys have been playing?
What was that, sorry?
What does that kind of effort kind of say about this group, especially the way you guys have been playing over this last 5 games?
Yeah, I think we've been working. Going down 4-1, just keep working. I think our first period was a little sleepy, but wake up after that and keep working and see what happens, and good things happen today. So
you guys have been on the other side of some lopsided losses like this. What's it feel like to be on the good side of it?
Yeah, it's fun. It's obviously fun to have a comeback win. You never want to go down big, but it's nice to be on the other side for sure.
Artie, what did you like about the team's response those last 2 periods?
It's a great response by us. Guys are flying. A lot we're shooting, producing a lot of shots. Started to win a lot of offensive possession. Getting the changes and outworking them, and get rewarded.
I'm sure the guys would have liked to have defended better in front of you in that first period. Just how tough was that stretch for you?
It's always tough, 3 goals in the first. It's not easy, but you have to keep going. And it's a 3-1 score, and they score, and it's so there's still a lot of time to play, and huge goal by Cookie at the end there in the second, and from there I think that goal built the momentum for the third, and just finishing the job.
After the Werenski goal, did anything change in your mind? Did you have to have a little mental reset, or what happened?
There's a lot of bodies, I think 5 guys, 6, I don't know. I went through everyone. I think I saw it probably at the last second, and it's too late to react. I think from there, just you just try to do whatever you can to shut the door for the rest of it.
The effort that Silovs was able to have in that third period, I mean, how crucial was he down the stretch being able to help you guys just stay within reach?
There's some huge saves in there, those are the ones too. It's you go back, I didn't like some of the chances, that we gave up there early on, but we know it now. It's a tight game. Now we're trying to crawl back into it, and so. One, you got to make sure that when it does come time to defend, you can't give them another one if you want to give yourself a chance. And, 2, you're going to need some saves. And so, he was there for those. I thought he did a great job, and especially with some big saves there in the third period to give us a chance to be in that situation at the end of the game.
In kind of a weird way, you guys were on the other end of some of these. Do you think that gives confidence that something like this might be possible?
I mean, I know what you're saying. I think I'd say it's more just kind of building off of kind of post break and where we're at. And I mean, this is a group that, I think it's, obviously you don't want to be on that other side of it, which we had been, but I think it's more about like, I think building off of these previous games, and we feel good about, what we're doing. And like, there's going to be some times too, maybe it's bad bounces, or there's going to be some times where maybe you don't like a period that you have, and like you got to stay with it. Like you can't just like, get away from what works. You got to get back to what works. And I thought that's what we did here tonight.
How did you feel Chinakhov looked tonight against his old team? I know a lot of emotions he mentioned coming into this one.
Yeah, no, I thought it was good. I think he, he drew the penalty there. That was, just with that wide speed. He's out there. I think he has an assist on the game-winning goal in overtime. His line's out there to start off the scoring. Like he's still getting acclimated, but like I like his start. This is a guy who he's shown it too. He works at both ends of the ice. Like he does. Like there's detail to his game, and then obviously from an offensive standpoint, like he's a guy who is going to be able to generate some offense here for us. Whether it's using that speed on the attack, or putting himself in a position to use that shot, and so I thought it was good.